Okay guys, it's the nighttime view. We're gonna start here where we did in daytime and just walk it through. So we've got Electro Guy here hanging out.
I used to work with nuclear waste.
And we'll come up on the driveway. We got the throne here. This is where all the candy action takes place. We got the talking head. Skull lighting up the candy. Shrunken head back there, another lit skull. On the main door, we've got some laboratory experiments. We've got the beating heart, and we've got the severed hand. Down around the front yard, main centerpiece is the pumpkin tree. We've got candles lighting up the trim. Got all the foreground lighting and the background lighting. I will note several people did notice the window, the upstairs window. There you go. Shout out Atmos FX. A lot of the visuals here are Atmos FX. Great website. Awesome downloads. Been using their stuff for years. Always a great time. All right, the pumpkin tree. The pumpkin tree. Here we go. Here's the nighttime view. All well lit. Didn't get the pumpkin visual working, but we got this guy here. Waking everybody up a little bit. I handmade this lamp. It's got one of the flicker lights in there. K&T Do Halloween taught me all about that. Good lighting and all that. They turned me on to the flicker lights. Great stuff. Great stuff. Here's my homemade cauldron. Perfect timing. It's about 2.5 feet. 2.5 feet across. 2 feet high. So really works out great. The effect with the fog machine is fantastic. Then here was everybody's favorite. No, not the bug. Zombie time. It's the zombie hunting rack. All kinds of neat stuff here. So I like using the light. We got the wriggling zombie is on a motion detector. So he's quiet until people walk by, and then he kind of startle jumps them. This guy here too, he's on a sound sensor. But he was a reclamation project. How to fix his head to get his head to turn. He's doing all right. And I do like to use the natural elements around. So, I mean, we got snakes around the fire hydrant, skeletons walking around. I like to stick stuff where people don't quite expect it. Like snakes hanging off a street sign. So really cool. I went a little traditional here. I found this blow up. I don't usually do blow ups, but I figured what the heck, why not? Pile of bones over here. And then here's this year's big project, the portal. Now the smoke machine has run out of fog juice, but this turned out fantastic. So I'm doing a projection on the Ring of Fire on the outside, and then the image on the inside is a hologram fan. So I want to thank Into Coasters for walking through a little bit on how to properly set up the video. I've got it set up to a Bluetooth speaker, and I mean the effect is excellent. The effect is excellent. especially when the fog machine was on. Oh man, it was so cool. Looks like fog was coming out from it. Super happy with this one. I decided to go with green. There's all different kinds of color schemes. Again, these are Atmos FX visuals, and they are just fantastic. We got a few oldies but goodies still hanging around here. We got the spider and his victim. I've hung him all over almost every tree in the yard. This year I decided just to throw him there in the corner. So he's doing all right. Again, making use of the trees. Making use of the trees wherever we can. A couple of hands. I got another animatronic over here. So this is the back fence now. So you got your 3D hologram over here. Then the fence goes all the way down here, and I actually removed panels of the fence so that we can see a couple new displays. Every post has a classic mask. And then, yeah, we got these guys. So over here, we can kind of try to wake them up. There we go. Always happy to see that. Again, there's no wires. It's battery operated. So always like to do the jump scare with that. Again, the lenticulars with the backlighting, the lenticulars still pop at night, which is not easy to do. So the lenticulars, real happy with those. And then here we go. Here's the two big displays coming up on the left. I got a couple electronic masks here too with the moving eyes. But here we go. Another great Atmos FX visual, the Haunted Paintings. Made my own painting, made my own frame, custom LCD screen. And I mean, it works out great. Sometimes I've highlighted it with like just different art supplies up in the front and paint brushes and all that kind of stuff. Really, really cool. A little straightforward this year. And then the only Monster in a Box coming up next. Here we go. Watch out. Monster in a Box. There it is. Uh-oh. We woke him up. The servo is kind of a little overheated after all night long, but usually after you set the motion trigger off, it does bounce up and down. But it's got to cool down. So it's been overworked tonight. But I've got a red heartbeat for when the action is triggered. In ambient mode, it's a green light, as you can see here, and he just kind of quietly growls. Right, but as soon as the motion trigger is set, boom, he goes nuts. And then in the back, we got my little vampiress back there. She needs work, but I figured for this year, it'd be pretty cool seeing her right there. So there you go. Let's end one more time with the Monster in a Box. We'll trigger it off, and I'm gonna say happy Halloween, everybody. 2024 over and done with. Wait till you see the projects for 2025. It's going to be another good one. Work starts tomorrow. Thanks, guys. See you soon.